Test subject number 1273. The spirit channeling ceremony will begin shortly. Until then, you are to calm your mind and await further instructions.
After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home.
What?
I doubt I'll ever see this place again.
Astral energy charging almost complete. Output stable. Standing by. What is happening, chat?
Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake.
The maiden will maintain control over things. You just focus on not breaking your concentration while the ceremony is in progress. If you want to see your home again, you'll have to do a good job here, number 1273. Yeah, I understand it's a flashback, chat. What am I watching? Well, TrikSlyr, what you're watching is a video game. Oh, thank you, chat. To be honest, I was beginning to sweat bullets. If you hadn't worked out, who knows what we would have done? This is the first time we've managed to assemble a sovereign and maiden ready for the ceremony, after all. But seeing you make it all the way today has put my fears to rest. We go down that way? There's gotta be loot, right? Excuse me. Can't you didn't figure out where to go on your own, or are you too stupid to manage to get lost in a tiny place like this? You have a job to do, now do it. Return to your position. Okay, so I'm still enslaved. Alright. Daddy hasn't come home lately, so I decided to come visit him. But they won't let me go any further. It's not fair. I hope he finishes his work soon so I can see him. Should I wear pants to work tonight? Nah. Oh, it's you! Number 1273. Or should I say, Sovereign. You don't understand how much time and effort we've invested to create you as our lone success. We can't risk losing you to injury at this stage. What are you talking about? What are you gonna do with me? The harvester we deployed on Donna is functioning as intended. It's gathering astral energy and transmitting it to Lanagus. I spent a lot of days keeping a close eye on things, but soon that work will finally be over and I can get back to my little girl. Oh, she's right over there. She wants to talk to you. I don't know who got it in their head to start calling you a sovereign. At the end of the day, you're nothing more than a test subject. You're only worth lies and your physical aptitude for the task at hand. Your thoughts and feelings are no concern. Okay, that's kind of mean, but alright. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on, bud. I don't see any more stars, so I guess I'll walk out here. Maybe go this way? Ah, there's another room. Blocked off. Here we go. Is this a test subject, ma'am? Wow, it looks just like us. On the outside, maybe, but inside it's as uncivilized as they are as the rest of them. You haven't forgotten my warning from earlier, I hope. No, ma'am. No touching the test subject. Right.
As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room.
Oh, okay. Back to my room. It's time, Alphen. Wait, is that Shion? It's finally happening, huh? Yes. We need to change into our outfits, then meet in front of the transference device. Once this is all over, you'll finally be able to return home. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm so sorry you got dragged into all of this. It's not your fault. Let's just do what we have to do and get this thing over with. Right.
I just wanted to go back. To Dana. To my home.
Alphen.
Naori.
Naori? Are we the bad guy? Why is it every game that I play I'm the bad guy? Oh my god.
Alphen. Live for me.
No. Naori. No! Wait, please. Wait,
No, I need more info. Go back.
What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion.
Oh, he must be in so much pain.
Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone?
Oh, it's gonna disappear. He can't even use it.
I need to find them. Better start looking.
Your party is disbanded, and you are put back to level 1. Haha, hope you enjoyed the first 25 hours of the game. Hey, at least we still have our cows. Team!
Naori. Shion. Damn it.
Oh god.
You're mine! It's over!
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Here I come! It's over! It's on! Slash! Pierce through!
Oh my god, where's all my combos?
Here I come!
I miss him.
It's over! Soaring light sphere! Mirage! Here I come! Swallow blade! It's over! You're mine! Swallow blade!
I feel so weak.
It's over! Wind! Mirage!
Oh my god, I can barely kill this thing.
All mine. Slash! You picked the wrong fight. Here I come.
Hey, remember when I had fire attacks?
Sonic thrust.
Those were good times.
Strike. Pierce through. It's over. You're mine. You're finished.
Ow!
Here I come. Sonic thrust. There. Slash. Sonic thrust. Slash. Swallow blade.
Wait, can I not do my... I can't... Oh my god, I can't overlimit.
You're mine. Swallow
I don't have my
blade.
fire sword, so I can't overlimit.
Strike. This one's all mine. We did it. Swallow blade. I'm not done. Sonic thrust. No escape. Eat dirt.
I'm nothing,
Take this.
chat.
Slash. Sonic thrust. You're finished. Pierce through. Swallow blade.
I'm a nobody.
Try harder. You're mine. Sonic thrust. Pierce through.
I'm not a hero.
Pierce through. You're finished. Try harder. My turn. Slash. Sonic thrust. Sonic thrust. I'm not done. Swallow blade. Take this. Swallow blade. Slash.
Wow. I'm so weak. Ah!
Alphen?
Finwell.
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Yeah, well, that's Trik. Thanks, chat.
Thank goodness
People
you're alive.
happy.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, TrikSlyr. Kisara and La are already there.
Finwell. Where are we?
Ganeth Heros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Oh, we can
She-
save her.
Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
Why'd they leave me on the beach? They could have carried my body. Retired Avenger. They found you on the beach just now? Wow. Well, no point in building up my flaming sword. Huh?
You sense one of your pals, Poodle?
Oh, good. Great, let's go find your pal, bird. Lemons. I'm so tired I can't even run. Hey, there's a bird there.
Speaking of TrikSlyr, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danan defectors. escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zoogles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah,
And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
probably.
He's a husk.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right.
We got an eye patch, chat. Not that we need it.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah. And now we can finally go rescue Shion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
Please give us more details. Does he know?
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
No. I want to know.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dano. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
What?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave.
But why they called you the Sovereign? The Sovereign Supreme Leader,
The only
right?
reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
There has to be a negative with all the power. There has to
They
be.
said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegus is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
She looked like, what's her name?
I was
Nemo?
wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori.
Yeah, are they the same person or no? So many questions, dude!
She was a Renin maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
What does that mean?
Imeris? As in Shion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt.
After you what? Say it.
After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renin invasion of Dana.
Am I a
More
Time
than
Lord?
300 years ago.
What?
300? But that'd make Alphen...
He had to have been frozen or something, right? And so Shion must be a descendant of her. Of Naora or whatever.
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then when I
Jeez.
finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Well, yeah. Everything just changed, dude. We better get a new anime intro. Season 2. I'm the bad guy.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone?
Yeah, I remember when that guy 1v6'd us. It was embarrassing.
Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Your party has disbanded. Why would you follow up with that?
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
Who am I? What is our purpose? My will was so strong, and now I'm just a broken husk. That's it, chat. It's over. I am no longer a part of the bunny gang. I am now a lone wolf. Cows! Seems like there's been a big shipwreck. People and things keep watching it with tide lately.
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danon, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Danon for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I'd never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then?
Oh, true. That's a good point.
Listen, I may be a traitor among
Words
my
change.
people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
Thank you, Matthew Broderick. What if, chat? What if every 300 or 400 years, the Renans and the Danans trade out power, and they have to have someone that sacrifices and kills everyone, and I was that vehicle. And when the Renans are done collecting all their power, they're gonna do the same and give it to Danans. And it's just a cycle of death. The wheel of time. Calling it.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
Just being her
In
great
all
great great
honesty,
great 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 great
you
great great
don't.
granddaughter.
You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor.
That's my
Back after
job.
my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
Then I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But, if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
I like Gasara. Man, our whole party kind of rocks. They're kind of cool. Why are there treasure chests in the water? Who put these here? Okay, sure, thank you.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Xion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Xion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already?
Yeah, we should.
Poor Xion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
Okay, Law, where are you, buddy? We got some Law fans in chat. I gotta talk to you real quick. Where's he at? Oh, he's up here. Hanging out.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Xion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
That's true.
Come on, man, snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Xion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Xion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Xion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Jesus!
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Xion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen,
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Good job, Law.
Back to the inn, I guess.
What a great motivator. Proud of you, bud. Before we go there, though, let's go look up here. Hey, Meowcher, thanks for the raid. What up?
What will I even accomplish going alone?
Oh, I can't go that way yet. We have to go sleep. Baby nappy time. You ready for the jump, chat? It's your boy! Never mind. I have to walk. Baby nappy time! Yeah, maybe we all need butterfly wings. Nah, they're too big. They'll get in the way.
Alphen! There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
I'm ready.
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Please have heals ready,
Right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
because I am very weak now. Members who have left have returned to your party. Bumbling fighter extraordinaire. Okay, now, let me set my party up the way I want it to be. We definitely want him in over Law. Sorry, Law, you're still a little easy.
Look sharp, people.
Good
If we
motivator, though.
don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Don't worry, I got this. I will fight them.
Remember, if the paint's too much,
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come.
Kind of missed the mask. Oh my god, they're level 30?
Can't let
Okay.
even a single one through.
There's a firm no Zugo policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then.
You picked the wrong fight. You're mine. Swallow blade.
God, they're so big.
Take it. Its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest. Swallow blade. Severing wing.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Sonic shield. Thrust. Sonic thrust. You picked the wrong fight.
It's so weird not to have the big fire attacks anymore.
Tiger Frozen!
Hammer.
Sonic Meister. Shine. Radiant blade. Here I come.
Your dreams.
Regenerate.
Smash you!
Ow. I need a res.
Not done yet.
Tempest!
Too fast.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Flash. Shine. Radiant light. It's over.
Benediction light.
Take this. Flash. It's over. Take this.
Shining Super
Astro Arc.
That's my cue!
No further. Shut him down.
Kisara Frozen!
Hammer.
None can't face you. Sonic
Oh my god, all my combos are screwed up.
In an instant. Impact block.
Thanks for the carry, guys. Oh, I'm
Alphen,
tired.
You okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, this Olim kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Oh, speech time. He's back. He's
Yeah.
back, team.
I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me, and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore.
Bunny gang.
Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something.
Bunny gang.
And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
Bunny gang.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion. Then we defeat Volron and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Kasara really did become the main character. She like runs this entire party.